always have been used fantasy sports to keep in touch with my buddies as I moved around, right? So started playing about 25 years ago, kept in touch with my high school buddies while we were in college, and then as I was in flight school, and then I moved to Germany and joined another league. And as I moved around, I kept joining more leagues, my new buddies that from the new post, or a couple more in grad school. And it got to the point where I think I was in 8 or 9 leagues on 3 different apps. Then daily fantasy kind of got big in the 2010s, and since I was in so many fantasy leagues, I'm like, oh, I know a lot about fantasy, put some money on it, win some contests. And so I was doing that for a few years, DraftKings and FanDuel. And then I was living in Chicago, my final assignment in the Army in 2019 when sports betting got legalized there. And at the time, it was like deposit $100, get $500 in free bets. I'm like, I love free money, so I signed up for all of them. So all of a sudden, I have 5 sportsbook accounts, and I'm not betting much. I'm betting $5 here, $10 here, maybe $20 on some game I really feel good about. But on a Saturday or Sunday, I probably had like $200 bet on 40 or 50 different bets across 5 apps. And I didn't think that was a big deal until all of a sudden I'm sitting there to watch the games, and all of a sudden a big play happens, and I'm like, I've got the guy in my fantasy league, or how does that affect this contest I'm in, or I think I've got a bet with that guy in it, and I'm swiping through literally 10 different apps, 3 fantasy apps, 2 daily fantasy apps, 5 sports betting apps, trying to find what's that thing that I have, did I just win something, whatever. And it was just a really terrible customer experience. And I, at the time, was using Mint as my financial aggregator. So you connect all your checkings and savings and credit cards, all your bills and stuff, and you get a financial dashboard, right? You can log in, you see what your net worth is, you can see what bills you have coming up and all that kind of stuff, and any incoming transactions. And I was like, God, I wish there was something like this where I could just track all my sports accounts. And it didn't exist, so when I retired, I decided to try to build it. So basically, I was a bit of a degenerate